Let's get right into it. Number 10. Gym memberships. You're paying $50 a month to run in place like a hamster with a credit card. The treadmill was literally invented as a form of hard labor for prisoners in the 1800s. You're paying to use something that was designed to break the human spirit. At least you're getting your money's worth in bacteria exposure. Studies have found that the average gym machine has more germs than a public toilet seat. Those contracts are designed to be harder to escape than a maximum security prison. You'll need a doctor's note, 3 forms of ID, and possibly a blood sacrifice just to cancel. The world is literally your gym. You want to do pull-ups? There's a perfectly good tree right outside. You need to work on cardio? Running from your problems is free. You want to lift weights? Just pick up your emotional baggage. It's probably heavy enough. Plus, exercising outside gives you vitamin D, fresh air, and the chance to terrify your neighbors when they see you doing burpees in your front yard at 5 a.m. And if you really need guidance, YouTube has more free workout videos than you could ever hope to finish. Just search home workout and you'll have an instant personal trainer who won't judge you for taking a pizza break. So save your money and cancel that gym membership. Use those savings to buy something more useful, like a comfortable couch to feel guilty on when you don't work out. Number 9. Language learning apps. So you're paying $15 a month to have a cartoon owl guilt trip you about missing your Spanish lessons. These premium language apps are basically selling you features you don't need, wrapped in a shiny package of exclusive content. The free versions work just fine for most people. Your local library probably has free access to premium language learning software. Most libraries partner with apps like Mango Languages and even Rosetta Stone. You just need a library card, which last time I checked was still free. The real way to learn a language is talking to actual humans. There are tons of language exchange websites where you can chat with native speakers. These people want to learn your language as much as you want to learn theirs. It's like having a personal tutor, except they're not charging you $50 an hour. Some popular ones are HelloTalk and Tandem. You can even find language exchange groups on Discord or Reddit. The best part is these native speakers will teach you how people actually talk, not the robotic phrases these apps make you repeat over and over. You'll probably never need to tell someone the bear drinks milk in French, so stop paying that passive-aggressive owl and start learning for free. Your wallet will thank you, and you might actually make some friends along the way. Number 8. Cable TV, the gift that keeps on taking. $1,000 a year or more to watch commercials about medications with unsettling side effects. You're literally paying money to watch ads. It's like paying someone to punch you in the face and then thanking them for selling you an ice pack. There are tons of free alternatives out there that actually give you more content than cable. Pluto TV has over 250 channels of free content. Tubi has thousands of movies and shows, and they're completely legal. Want local news? Get an antenna. Yeah, those still exist, and they're not the wire hangers your grandpa used to fiddle with. Modern digital antennas can pick up dozens of channels in HD quality, and the best part is once you buy the antenna, it's free forever. No more calling your cable company every year pretending you're going to cancel just to get a decent rate. No more mysterious fees that sound made up. The average cable bill is now over $200 per month in the US. That's more than $2,400 a year. You could buy a decent used car for that money, or feed a family of 4 for several months. Instead, you're spending it on watching reruns of shows that are available for free somewhere else. Number 7. Meal kits. You're paying $15 per meal to have someone put carrots in a plastic bag for you. These companies are charging you restaurant prices to be your own chef. It's like paying someone to let you do their job. They've convinced people that measuring rice is a skill that requires professional help. Pre-portioned ingredients in tiny plastic bags, recipe cards that tell you how to use a knife, and enough packaging to make environmentalists cry themselves to sleep. And the best part is, they're sending you the exact same ingredients you can get at your local grocery store. You're literally paying extra to have someone count out 6 green beans for you. Grocery stores still exist. You can walk into one, buy normal-sized portions of food, and save about 70% on your meals. Most grocery stores now have free recipe apps. If you need help with portions, you can use these things called measuring cups. They're like meal kit portions, but reusable. If you're worried about food waste, just freeze what you don't use. It's way better than having 37 tiny plastic bags with 3 grains of salt each. The only thing meal kits are really saving you from is the horrible burden of owning a spice cabinet. Number 6. University courses. You want to learn quantum physics, philosophy, or how to code. You could spend $50,000 a year to sit in a lecture hall and watch a professor read from PowerPoint slides, or you could access the same content for free. Many top universities make their course materials available online for free. MIT has something called OpenCourseWare. They put entire courses online. Lecture videos, assignments, reading materials, everything. Harvard, Stanford, and Yale all do the same thing. If you want to learn artificial intelligence, you can take the exact same course Stanford students are taking. The only difference is, They're paying $60,000 a year, and you're sitting at home in your underwear eating cereal. You won't get a degree this way. But if you're learning for knowledge and not a piece of paper, there's no point paying enough money to buy a house just to watch someone talk. With online courses, you can pause and rewind when you don't understand something. You can't do that in a real lecture hall. The textbooks are often free online too. Just search for open textbooks and you'll find everything from calculus to psychology. Beats paying $300 for a book you'll open twice. Number 5. Weed killer. You're out there spraying expensive chemicals on your weeds like you're a supervillain trying to poison your city's water supply. Just use boiling water. The same stuff you use to make your morning coffee can murder those unwanted plants just as effectively. You're paying $20 for a bottle of something that literally has warning symbols on it. Meanwhile, your kettle is sitting there like, I could do that job for free, and I won't even give your dog a third eye. When you use boiling water, you don't have to worry about the wind changing direction, and suddenly you're cosplaying as a chemical warfare victim. Just pour the hot water directly on the weed's roots. The heat basically cooks them from the inside out. And unlike chemical weed killers that can stick around in your soil for months, water is just water. Your kids and pets can still roll around in the grass without you worrying. Plus, you might already be boiling water for coffee or tea anyway. Just make a little extra and take it outside. Make your morning brew and commit plant murder at the same time. Number 4. Kitchen Unitaskers. That drawer in your kitchen. You know the one I'm talking about. That mess of plastic gadgets you bought late at night. The avocado slicer that promised to change your life. The banana holder that was supposed to save your fruit from bruising. The egg separator that looks like a sad fish trying to throw up egg yolks. These things are designed to make you feel like you're living in the future, but your great-grandparents managed just fine without a $15 plastic device that only cuts mangoes. They used a knife. The same tool humans have been using since we figured out sharp rocks were useful. That $20 garlic press. Your palm and the side of a knife can do that for free. That $30 herb stripper. Your fingers have been doing that job since before you could walk. The average American kitchen is filled with gadgets that rarely get used. That's hundreds of dollars worth of plastic collecting dust in your drawer right now. And the best part is most of these gadgets actually make the job harder. Try cleaning an avocado slicer. It's like trying to give a cat a bath. A knife rinses clean in seconds. Stop turning your kitchen drawer into a plastic graveyard. Number 3. Magazine subscriptions. So you're paying $50 a year to have glossy paper delivered to your house. That's like paying someone to bring you yesterday's Facebook feed printed on fancy paper. Your local library is sitting there with a digital gold mine that you're probably not using. Most libraries now offer apps like Libby or PressReader. These apps give you access to thousands of magazines, from National Geographic to Vogue to Popular Science. You can read them on your phone or tablet the same day they come out. No more waiting for the mailman to bring you last month's news. No more having stacks of old magazines that make your house look like a doctor's waiting room from the 90s. And the best part is, it's completely free with your library card, the same card you got in 3rd grade and forgot about. It's like Netflix for magazines, but instead of paying $15 a month, you're paying exactly $0. Half the pages in those magazines are ads anyway. You're literally paying money to look at advertisements. That's like paying for a YouTube premium subscription, but asking them to keep the ads in. Cancel those magazine subscriptions. Get a library card. Number 2. Identity theft protection. So you're paying $20 a month for identity theft protection. That usually gets you a fancy email telling you someone's already stolen your identity. It's like hiring a security guard who watches someone rob your house, then hands you a detailed report about how they did it. These companies basically monitor your credit report and tell you when something bad happens. But by then, it's already too late. But there's something actually better and completely free. A credit freeze. It's like putting your credit report in Fort Knox. Nobody can access it to open a new line of credit without your permission, not even you. If you want to apply for a new credit card or get a loan, you'll need to temporarily unfreeze it. Sounds annoying? Having to explain to the bank why you supposedly bought $5,000 worth of garden gnomes in Texas is way more annoying. The best part is, credit freezes are completely free. Thanks to a 2018 law, all 3 major credit bureaus, Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion, have to let you freeze and unfreeze your credit for free. So instead of paying $240 a year for someone to tell you about identity theft after it happens, you can prevent it from happening in the first place, for free. Number 1. Canned air. You're spending $8 on a can of air to clean your keyboard. It's not even air. It's a bunch of compressed chemicals pretending to be air. You're literally paying for something that's all around you for free. Flip your keyboard upside down over a trash can. Give it a few good shakes, and watch yesterday's lunch, dead skin cells, and that mysterious crud rain down like the world's grossest confetti. If you want to get fancy, use a soft brush, like an old makeup brush you're not using anymore, or grab a sticky note, fold it in half, and slide the sticky edge between the keys. All those crumbs living rent-free in your keyboard will come right out. Watching all that debris fall out is weirdly satisfying. It's like a disgusting little treasure hunt. Oh look, there's that M&M you dropped 3 months ago. That's all for today. I'll be making similar videos in the future. Subscribe to see them.